Hey guys, and welcome to my super last minute Booktubeathon TBR. I originally wasn't going to participate simply because I'm actually going to be working pretty much every single day this week for the full day, so I'm not going to have as much time to dedicate to a readathon as I would like, but after watching a bunch of people's TBRs, I was just getting really excited and I thought, to heck with it, I'm gonna at least do what I can. So I'm going to be attempting most of the reading challenges, not all of them, but I will not be doing the daily video challenges simply because I won't have enough time, and the time that I do have I want to dedicate solely to reading. The first three books in my TBR are the Last Policemen trilogy by Ben H. Winters, and they are The Last Policeman, Countdown City, and finally A World of Trouble, and this is the final book in the trilogy. It comes out actually on Tuesday the 15th, so I'm hoping to have all of these books read and reviewed by at least the end of Tuesday. Like, it may be 11:59, but as long as it goes up on Tuesday, I'll be happy. Actually, if I'm completely honest, I have already started this one, so I'm cheating a little bit, but because they are review copies, I don't feel bad because I'm kind of on a deadline. So yeah, those are the first three books that I will be attempting. Even though I am cheating and reading ahead a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and count that for the start and finish a series challenge, because most of the reading of that particular series will be happening during readathon hours. Next, I plan to finish a book, and that is The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest by Stieg Larsson. This is the final book in the Millennium Trilogy, and I'm really close. I think I have about 200 pages or so, and I really want to finish this, but I have to get on those Last Policeman books. I've kind of been putting them off because I've been sucked into this series. Actually, looking at this, there's red here, so I guess that could count for the read a book with red on the cover. Next, I'm going to be attempting to read Give Me Something Better, The Profound, Progressive, and Occasionally Pointless History of Bay Area Punk from Dead Kennedys to Green Day by Jack Bulwer and Silk Tudor. That was a long title. So I know this seems really random, but I've just been really into punk rock lately, and I don't really know a whole lot about the history. I kind of know the basics, but that's a lot about kind of the DC scene in the 80s, and I'd like to know more about the Bay Area punk scene because that's currently where I'm located. Kind of makes sense. So I thought I would just go ahead and pick this up at my local library, which I did on a whim, even though I'm in the middle of a million other books. It also counts for the read book from the genre that you haven't read much of, because this is nonfiction, and I think I've read one book that could technically be classified as nonfiction this year, but I generally don't read a lot of nonfiction at all, so that's what this one will be counting for. The next book on my TBR is Watchmen by Alan Moore, and I am super excited to get to this. I have seen the movie a couple of times, and I really enjoyed it. I love that it's a little bit of a darker comic. It's a very dark comic. But I have to say, I've never actually read any of the comics. I have only read very few comics, actually. I've read a lot of manga, but not a lot of, like, comics. So when I saw this at my library, I figured that it needs to come home with me. We'll see if I'm actually going to return it. No, I'm kidding. Don't steal from your library. That's rude. This obviously will be counting for the read a book with pictures in it. I'm really excited. I've heard spectacular things about this series in particular, so it's going on the list. So far, my TBR is 6 books, and I know I don't have a book for every single challenge that has been issued to us as readers of the readathon. It sounded like Knights of the Round Table. We are readers of the readathon. Anyways, I thought I would just go ahead and throw a short 7th book in there, just on the off chance that I do happen to complete all of those and want to go and give the Read 7 Books challenge a try, and that is A Geek's Guide to Dating by Eric Smith. And I've been reading this one for a while. It's not that I'm not liking it, but I just haven't really sat down to read it. I have kind of, read a chapter here and there, and I kind of feel like this deserves more of my attention, so if I get to all the other books, then I can just sit down because it's really short and it's really funny. Alright, these are the books that I will be attempting to read this week for the Booktubeathon. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, I'm a little nervous. I don't know if this is possible. I've never read this much in a month, let alone a week. But extraordinary times, guys. That's what this is. This is extraordinary freaking times. Hopefully you guys can tell just how ridiculously excited I am. I didn't actually get to participate in the like inaugural Booktubeathon. I did the 2-day or weekend long Christmas Booktubeathon, and it was a ton of fun, and it's just cool to have like a community reading experience, because generally it's you know, you read a book on your own and then you talk about it afterwards, but this is just, it's a very cool event, so thank you, Ariel, for putting this all together this year and making it happen. Alright, so I am gonna go edit this really quick and then get started on reading. Let me know if you guys are participating, let me know what you're gonna be reading, and good luck to everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye! Ouch, my leg is cramping. So shiny. So shiny. Really, really into punk lock. Bleh. Oh crap, my last book is under all the other ones. Oops. Good planning. Let me know what you're gonna be reading if you are a lot of words. What was that voice? Bye!